Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, February 17th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of SPY, IWRN, triple Qs. So I think, please listen very carefully what I'm going to say this morning because I think it pertains to a lot of our thinking as traders and stuff, okay? And then we'll go over, possible game plans. So I did a consultation last night. And a gentleman asked me, well, after the way we closed yesterday, you must be bullish going into tomorrow. And I said, well, let's go over everything. We went out with a trend day up, bullish. We went out with an outside day up, bullish. We went out above both the 20 and the 200-day moving average, bullish. I said, however, I have to have both sides of the equation, right? That's why I go home flat. I go home flat. I try to go home totally unbiased. I said, for me to be bullish for tomorrow, when I turn on my computers, I want to see the market trading, hopefully above the price probe, but certainly above A's high. Well, here we are with 75 minutes to go. And again, it might change, but right now, we're back into the lower distribution. I said, it leads to a couple of things. First and foremost, as bullish as the close was, the daily is still in balance. And we're going to look at that on the chart and how I'm looking at that. That's number one. As bullish as the close was, I said, and this wasn't said after the fact, this was said way before, I said we were 9 wide. I said we could have gone up $500. That point of control was not going to move. That is not a nuance to let go. That is very important. Now, I didn't say we were going to get it today, but that is definitely something that comes into play because it shows you that as bullish as this market was, where the liquidity was and where people were happy to do business couldn't be raised. And we've seen that act before, especially on the downside. So again, any acceptance inside of the lower distribution, you'll go and trade it. Now, overnight high right now is 447.04. Overnight low is 443.53. Let me just make sure those numbers are right. Yep. Just about $1 million on the tape. Again, there's 75 minutes to go. So what is the game plan for this morning? Well, we're going to have to take it. And this is another reason to come in with no bias. Because if you come in totally biased, I'll be saying, well, this market has to go up. I'm a buyer here. Well, this is not telling us to be a buyer here right now anyway. If we open below A's high, I don't want to be a buyer. We're back in the upper distribution, the lower distribution. Odds are you will trade at that 9 wide POC. So if we do open down here, if we can't get back above A's high, I'd look for a short. Any acceptance back into the upper distribution, which is K's low, then I'm out of the short. Right now we're opening with unchanged value in balance. That's the worst of your risk rewards. So that's a short play against A's high. My destination would be the 9 wide POC. The overnight low is right above the POC if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yep. So the overnight low as of now, then the 9 wide POC, and then yesterday's low. Those would be my destinations. Now in the next 75 minutes, if we open above A's high and above K's low, I'd probably take a long against A's high. Any acceptance in, I'm out on that long because then what I just said is going to happen would happen. So you see, and look at the wide POC we're starting to build right below A's high into the lower distribution. Now, Russell did not go out with a trend day or a price probe. They had nothing to lean on, I said. Remember, they had the day's high, the day's low, and they're right in the middle of their day. Qs are the same as us. Right now, they're in their lower distribution. They were 10 for 10 wide. So again, any acceptance below A's high, you'll go see that 10 wide POC. Now, let's go to the chart real quick because I think this is important. I'm just going to show you the daily. Tomorrow night, we recap all 3 of these indices. A lot of people will look at this balance differently, okay? In fact, forget about yesterday. A lot of people will say when we gapped higher, the daily was up. No way is it up for me. Markets don't go bull bear, they don't go bear bull. This market had gone bear. The gap higher put us into a 3-day balance. Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Yesterday just really confirmed that balance, right? We had an outside day up, bullish. Right now, we're not taking advantage of it. Now, do you want to call this a 2-day balance? I don't have a problem with that. But the problem, not the problem, but this is how I keep my temperature down and my emotions down. If you just use this as a 2-day balance, as soon as you come out, if you take out yesterday's low, now you're looking for this low. And you might get it, but you're still $6 away from it. Same thing with here. If you take out this high, oh, okay, we're up now in the daily, and now we're going for this high. Now, both those things are right. You would be going for the high, you would be going for the low, but I wouldn't be up in the daily, and I wouldn't be down in the daily. To me, it's still balance. You look at the bigger picture, and then once you get to the top of here, balance rules apply, or if you get to the bottom of here, balance rules apply. I'm not saying you don't take a long above yesterday's high or a short below yesterday's low, but in the bigger picture, to me, this is still all balance. And the bigger move will come below this low and above this high. Again, that's how I look at it right now. We are battling right now, right at the 20 and the 200 again. They still are not resolved. Anyway, I hope that sees you see the market a little clearer. Thanks for the likes. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.